more snails in the car. Sorry, fellas. Been excited for this little delivery, and I'm hoping this is going to help me out a lot. Be very careful. Snails for my pond, little darlings. Here we go, put them in there. So these little snails here, I'm not going to name them. Yep, he's alive. I didn't even know you could buy snails, but anyway, I do now. They are going to help out the pond. They're going to help out, I'm hoping. They eat algae and they just sort the pond out. And I'm going to need as much help as I can get. So I want to set these little fellas free into the pond, go do their thing, go breed, go live your best life. Please, live your best life. And hopefully it will help sort out. This is duckweed. I don't know if they'll help with that, but they're going to help with algae. And I definitely need some help. So I'm going to set them free in there. They don't now, apparently they do not. Let's put you back. Hang on. I've double checked this because I do not want to have snails, any more snails in the car. Sorry fellas. I don't want to have any more snails in the garden than I need to, but these live in the pond. They don't come out of the pond and they don't eat my crops. I wanted to double check that straight away, but I'm going to put these in before anything terrible happens to them. Oh, look at him. Let's do that. Come on, fellas. I was going to dot them all around, but I think they'll make their own way, really. They'll make their own way. Okay, that's sealed up. Makes sense. Use the scissors, Trace. Here we go. Do your thing, little snails. Do your thing. Come on. Come on, little fella. Go on. Go on now. You're free. free. They're free. So a bit like the hedgehogs we got, we probably never see them ever again. But they'll be happy in there. And I'm happy that they're in there. Can I be honest with you for a few minutes? If you've watched my videos for a while, you'll know I absolutely love gardening. I love planning it, sowing the seeds, seeing those first little shoots appear, and watching everything slowly come to life through spring. But then July arrives, and if I'm honest, I'm feeling exactly what so many gardeners feel this time of year. I've completely lost my enthusiasm. I'm looking around the garden and thinking, where do I even start? Everything seems to happen at once. The weeds have suddenly decided this is their year. The grass seems to grow faster than I can cut it. Definitely the hedges seem to grow faster than I can trim them. The polytunnel needs watering. The pots need watering. The hanging baskets need watering. The vegetables need watering. And just when you finish, they all need watering again. Then there's the heat. Now don't get me wrong, we spend half the year wishing for sunshine. But after weeks of carrying watering cans or moving hoses around, it starts to feel less like gardening and more like a full-time job. The funny thing is, back in March and April, I couldn't wait to get outside. Every day there was something exciting happening. Seeds germinating, new flowers opening. Everything felt full of promise. Now, it's almost as if the garden has become overwhelming instead of exciting. I read recently this is actually an incredibly common thing. July and August are often called the hardest months for gardeners. The novelty is worn off, the jobs are relentless, plants can look tired after flowering, lawns turn brown, especially after a hosepipe ban. Vegetables all seem ready at exactly the same time, and if you've ever grown courgettes or cucumbers, you'll know they seem to double in size while you're making a cup of tea. I think we also put pressure on ourselves. We compare our own gardens to the beautiful ones we see online, and there are some gorgeous ones I've seen. We forget that cameras don't show the weed or the watering, or the days when people simply don't feel like doing anything. So if you're sitting there thinking, I've lost interest, or I just can't be bothered today, please know you are not alone, because I'm right there with you. The important thing, I think, is not to give up. The garden doesn't expect perfection, it just needs us to keep showing up. Even if today is all you do is pull 10 weeds, or water one bed, or simply sit with a cup of tea and enjoy what's growing. That's still gardening. And do you know what? Every year this feeling passes, because I feel it. September arrives, the mornings become cooler, the evenings become calmer. You start planning bulbs, thinking about next spring, harvesting the last of the tomatoes, planning what you'll do differently next year. Somehow, without really noticing, your excitement comes back. So if you're feeling the July slump, let's make a little promise together, shall we? Let's not try to do everything. Let's just do one thing, one little job today, one little job tomorrow, because gardens were never meant to be finished. They're meant to be enjoyed. And I would genuinely love to know in the comments, am I the only one feeling like this? Or do you get the July and August slump as well? Let me know, because I have a feeling there are far more of us than we realise. So let's stick together. Hi. As you may know, I do like getting cuttings from things. I'm not always successful at it, but I do like to get cuttings of plants I've already got and propagate them so I've got more. So what I want to do is I want to get some Clematis, and this is a Clematis montana, Rubens I think. I want to get some cuttings of this and overwinter them ready for next year so I can pop them around. I want to try and get some cuttings that aren't woody but aren't the very tips either, and they like you to take the cuttings internodal, I think it is, which means usually you take the cuttings from the leaf node. They grow better if they're a bit away from each leaf node. I'm going to take a couple actually, because I'm going to take one from the leaf node and see if that works, and if it doesn't, right, okay, well we'll have this one because we've been looking at that one. So if I just take it from there, snip that away and snip that away from there. Just seems unlikely, but that apparently will take. Whether it will or not, I don't know. I'll take one from the leaf node, just low it. No, I don't think that's going to work. Take two. Right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it an inch from there, leave that one, and then an inch from there. Okay, chop them off. Chop them in half and see if that'll work. Right, let's go and pot these up and see what happens. As I've said, sometimes I'm successful and sometimes I am not, but I always give it a go. Pop it in some rooting powder, pop it around the edge of a pot. This is, it's got vermiculite in it, just normal compost. It's that way around. If there's one thing I am forever hopeful. If they don't work, they don't work. As my mum said, they've got a 50-50 chance. But you never know, they might. And on the other hand, these climbing roses that I put in did start to take, and then I burnt them. I burnt them in the polytunnel because it was so hot, silly me. I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think. I think they've just been scorched. They should be making signs by now. No, I think I'm going to give up with them. I'm going to have another go. That's another thing about me, I keep going. Right. More rose cuttings. I'd like some of this climbing rose. This is really pretty. It's a little bit like a dog rose, like a wild rose. So I want to get some of these. So, okay, this is the new growth. Now they do start from a nodule, from a leaf nodule. So I'm going to take that bit there, see what I can do with that. And take that bit there, see what I can do with that. And if I just swing you around to this one, I had to cut down because, again, this burnt in the sun, so I put some life back in it. I cut it down, which has done the trick. So what I'm going to do, I think that's already started from there. If I take it from there, whee! So, oh, sorry. I'll experiment, do it from there as well. Let's go on with these then. There's my secateurs. Right, we need rooting powder. God, that's well used, this. And these are wilting already. So I'm going to take off the bottom leaves and I'm going to cut that just like that into a diagonal. There we go. Pop it in the rooting powder and pop it around the edge of the pot. do another one. Do you know, I'm going to take it off of that hardwood one. And I'm going to use the little ones. It's still on the leaf node. Pop it in the rooting powder. And carry on with all of those. Ouch! Ouch! Oh, ow, flipping heck, they hurt. These little blighters hurt. Ow! Oh, you're vicious little buggers, you are. Alright, I'll show you when it's done because I don't want to swear on camera. You know, the seasons are changing already. And I don't say that in a depressing way. You know, that's what happens. That's life, that's nature. It gets colder at night. I've noticed that. I've noticed that the light is getting darker quicker in the evening. And that's all part of the seasons changing, and that's cool. And we move with it. We've got no choice. We have to move with it. And that's all part of the beauty of it, keeping going. So we'll put some vermiculite on top of that to help it with drainage. She says like she knows exactly what she's doing. I do have success with roses, even though I've just pulled them other ones out and thrown them away. I generally do. Right. Give them a little water. And one just instantly fell out. Tracy. You're never going to be Monty, Dawn. Okay, all potted up. And I bet even Monty Don and Charlie Dimmock and all of those people have problems. They just don't let you see them. But I'm letting you see them. I have warts and all here.